Yeah, I just got back. Lurpus went to the store, I think, so. Yeah, I'm just joining the HLTV. Alright, Lions, Dust 2, doing a kind of a 3-man mid stack. Threat long. No one's even playing in B, so it seems like they're really ready to anti this mid B type of setup here. Actually, sorry, Nico's backup plat, so they have 3 people fast able to help B, and it does look like Navi doesn't really know what they want to do. They're kind of running back and forth between mid area and spawn, but it does look like they're trying to work towards the mid area where I think they're probably looking to go up cat or out mid. With this many people going lower, I'd assume they're gonna try to fight a bit at mid, but I guess they're not. Zeus getting gooshed. Reckoning taken out at long by Edward, 52 HP. A lot of low HPs by Navi players, so the retake is possible from Lions. Running off cat, 1 goose, gets spotted by fire. Nade drops right on top of him. Fire's just gonna drop and rush the ramp. Sees one in the sight. Let's kneel at long. Just gets mowed down by 3 people. It's a nice round by Navi. Lions, I mean, they could have done a bit better job on that. I think threat dying to Edward at long was the biggest problem there. Lions are gonna have to save. Just doing a standard BSB setup, just splitting up, 2 cat. He's gonna try and get some guns, I assume. Edward watching the long push from really far away. Edward's holding long, sees another one. He's gonna fight him a little bit. Crystal gets away unscathed. Yeah. Lions lost pistol, CT side.
With the eco?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll be back in a minute.
So yeah, we have another eco here by Lions, unfortunately. They are just looking to save. I think they have 1 Deeg. Off with the AWP at middle. He's been on fire with it this whole tournament. Just gonna peek the mid a tiny bit. I mean, as we talked about before, like winning this CT pistol, I mean, eco round is really hard on Dust 2. It is possible, but probably one of the harder ones of all the maps. It's even easier to win on train because you can stack inner. You can kind of funnel them in. There's a lot of places to hide. Dust 2 is a very basic map. Not a lot of places you can gate people from. It's pretty much just up to your team. Stark's getting 2 marked off the double nade kill at mid. He takes out Starks. So first gun round coming up here. It's going to be really important for Lions to get this one. I mean, there's a potential that Navi can just walk all over them if they're trying and they're playing to their top of their level. Crystal with a huge pick on a Markloff. I'm not sure if that was the best idea for Markloff to do that. He just tried the straight peek long with an op. I'm assuming he had a good spawn, but Edward's gonna lurk in the long cave. Starks is up cat with Say 9. Zeus is gonna lurk the middle area. try and get out there and pinch A with Edward going out long. Stark spots one on Cat. He's lurking up on him. Neil's falling back. Pop flash goes on Cat. This is Neil not affected. Anti-flash is coming from Lions. Guys on Cat are pretty blind, delaying their A take. Edward's faking long here. He's got 16 HP, got lagged. Has Markloff's off. Threat with a double kill from Elevator. Say 9 in a pretty bad position here with only 10 HP. Should be getting taken out here pretty soon. He's gonna just jump up on the spawn ramp. On the A ledge, doesn't really see anything. Probably just gonna look to save this gun. Yeah, just kind of hiding on Catwalk. I think if Threat runs over here, no, yeah, St. just gonna save. I mean, there's nothing else he really could have done. 10 HP. They have a lot of money. They didn't really lose anyone on these eco rounds, so Navi will be able to buy again here. Markloff has an op, so nice play by Lions though. Threat gonna go into the lower. No. 2B, one guy just playing mid. Fire's gonna lurk the smoke. He seems to just love doing this. Plays aggressive in the smoke all the time in mid. One of his trademark moves. Crystal getting one pick at long with op. The rest of the guys are kind of rushing up Catwalk. Crystal's getting kind of pinched here. This is not looking good for him. He gets away.
Alright, I'm finally back for good.
As Neil gets caught in the site by himself. Kind of a risky setup there by Lions. Fire replies for killing Markloff, who's been one of their better players this tournament. Fire going aggressive here. 16 HP, gets taken out by Zeus. Playing the Zeus area, the Goose area.
The Zeuser.
Yeah. Nice picks by Threat and Nico.
Stark's left
up from the long, yeah.
Stark's left in 1v3. He needs to get a quick pick here. He does.
Looks like he's gonna get blinded a bunch. Nico's gonna try and.
He's up against 2 oppers though, so he still definitely has a chance now. Actually, was pretty close.
Yeah,
if
it was really close.
Had he known they were both opping, he could have just bunny hopped in spawn, tried to kill a guy and just hit. But that was big for Lions to be able to save both those ops. How many of them died on the first gun round?
3 of them live, so 2 died.
Okay, so they still have an okay amount of money right now.
Yeah,
Did
this is the
get
last.
bombed down?
No. Only the second time. I mean, this is really a important round for Navi, more so than Lions, I feel like, because if Navi loses this round, they're gonna not be able to have Markloff opping. They might be able to force buy if they get bombed down, but this is their last full buy before being in that, like, gray area with money, you know, like, not having Markloff opping and, you know, probably Galils and AK half armors.
Yeah.
And I feel like AK half armors on T are fine, but at the same time, you know, those random gooshes really hurt you when you're going up, like, when you're getting spammed from elevator and certain places like that, you know. Armor really, you know, you get dinked once through a thing, it does like 40 damage, not a big deal. When you get goosh, your crosser flies up and it does way more damage, so.
Yeah, even now Senya's already on a Galil.
Yeah.
And now they're making their way up the Catwalk. Crystal's hopping, and I believe it is Threat, who is climbing on the elevator, yep.
Just jumping with flashes primed.
And he spots them now, one. Drops a flash.
Gets one
the
frag,
first kill
nice
on his
play
Zeus.
to him.
I believe
Stark can get another one.
Stark actually still has the bomb.
Oh, he dinks
Mark
him,
off with a nice shot on Threat. It looks like they're going to get entry on top of the A side. Crystal still out long, as is Neil. And Navi actually has no one flanking long. Markloff's been shut down to 14 health. Stark's 50, Edward 30. So none of their players have a lot of health.
Crystal's got a... Oh, nice pick by Crystal onto Say 9. Still scared of one being in the site. Yeah, there's one there. He misses on him. Dinks him with the USP, kills him. Edward, last guy on Catwalk. Ooh, one shots. Zanil. Oh, that was a really... I mean, if Nico didn't spam him, you gotta assume they lost a round there, right? Like, that was such a big flick. I'm assuming he lagged out. When he doesn't respond, I'm just assuming that he lagged out. So I have to tell him every single time for people unaware of what's going on. Notice how I never lag out, guys?
I think I am losing routing because I couldn't even connect at first this time. So we probably should just find another mumble. I'll just get a finish mumble for the next game or something.
Yeah. I was just saying
that was a nice
if
retake by Lions once
if
again.
Nico
Bit of a risky
didn't
setup
wall
in the
that
end
guy
with the Opera covering.
If Nico didn't wall that guy at the end, I think Edward would have won the round. Like, you know, one missed shot and that was over.
We didn't really get to have our usual pre-match talk. So how many rounds do you think Lions needs to get as CT? How many rounds do you think Navi needs to get as CT?
Lions need 6. From what I've seen, Lions is comfortable getting around that 9 round mark. They don't really seem to get less than 9 on T. So assuming they go to OT or something, you know, I think a 6 is Lions' minimum number, but I think they do look to get more than that most of the time. Even though I think their T side is decent, I think their CT side is their strong half, as seen in this game right here. Navi are going to try and force their way off Cat. Only 2 people playing A though. I guess Crystal got taken out. Oh, the biggest lineup. Neil gets 2 FOMS headshots, Threat gets a 3rd. Markloff in the site with 62 HP. Fire takes him out. I'm assuming he lagged out again. Just gonna tell him to give us a finish, Mumble. Because, I mean, this is just... yeah, it's too bad right now. Yeah. Navi are buying again. They haven't saved a single time. I don't believe this half. Nico going for an aggressive op pick mid because he knows that Navi has no op or they can't afford one. Looks like Navi's just going to keep trying to force their way up Cat here. Zeus jumping over what he thought would be the op. He actually got blind, but did a lot of damage, or I thought he did more to Crystal. This should be a nice round for Lions, and this should put Navi on a save. And if not, it's just a really weak buy. Nice round by Navi. Did you get the info? Join that one.
Lihtsalt tassin.
Alright.
Okay, are we back?
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully this will fix our continuing mumble problems. So Navi gonna save.
By Lurpus.
Brought to you by Sonera. It's my ISP in Finland.
Alright, so Lions playing superb this half, pretty much doing everything right. I feel like even that one round where they got a pick on Crystal and went to A pop flash from long for Neil to get 2 FOMS headshots for the retake. Just, I mean, everything seems to be going Lions' way, but it's not just going Lions' way by luck. They're playing properly too. Like, they're making it happen, but you know, it's just really nice plays. What do you think?
They seem to have a really good flow in general on their CT side of Dust 2, and they do a lot of little tricks, like here and there, like a pop flash there, random peek there, timed with a teammate, and they play off by each other really well on this half.
Yeah.
And Navi's right now, they're facing kind of a similar half as they did in the SEC Grand Final and ESWC Grand Final against Again and SK.